Good morning, FX Trader students. Today is 7th of July 2022, and you are welcome to our daily market analysis. Before we continue, you have to know this, that building career in Forex trading starts with taking decision to do all you can against all odds to transform your financial life by efficiently navigating the financial markets, just like banks and other financial institutions, through the training and mentorship of Fxpg platform. Fxpg daily market analysis. And we'll be looking at EURUSD, GBPUSD, GBPJPY, USDCAD, gold, NASDAQ, and US30, and also dollar index. To join our academy, kindly visit fxpreneur.com.ng. Remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, and also remember to turn on your notification button so you can be notified anytime we upload the content. Let's jump straight to the chart. This is dollar index. We analyzed this particular move yesterday on dollar index. We anticipated it that this was going to happen on dollar index, and we had it. So we actually wanted it to trade into this fair value gap here, get mitigated by this weekly order block, then pull back down to trade down to come and take away this trend line liquidity, and then trade into this fair value gap here that we'll have in 4 hours and find a way up possibly. So that is what we anticipated, and that is what is still playing out. So this morning, what are we looking at this morning? This is what we anticipated yesterday, and it's still playing out. So what we're expecting to have this morning is want to see a manipulation down into this fair value gap here. Want to see manipulation down to this fair value gap here, and possibly come back to the particular fair value gap here. So we'll be expecting to have something like this happen. Want to something like this happen, back into this fair value gap, then up here, get this pattern and continue with this analysis as it was earlier analyzed. So that is what we're expecting from dollar index. But then in worst case scenario, we will see dollar index pulling back up to this particular level, which they never did yesterday, or down to this level, then to trade back up again. This will require too much work on them, especially anyway, they might not give us this instantly today, or they might just pull back, then later find a way up during the NFP we're expecting on Friday. So that is what I'm talking about. But for the purpose of the day trade, this is the bias we're expecting. We wanted to come into this level, flush above this level. Then here, we know that the whole manipulation has been done already. So we want to trade into this fair value gap because we'll have FVG here. We'll have FVG here. We'll have fair value gap there. FVG. Okay. So we would like them to trade into this FVG, all right, then come down. And that is to say that we'll be expecting a manipulation downside on EURUSD. we're expecting manipulation downside on Euro USD, then possibly we will not have a push up on Euro USD. But on this dollar index, we want to see this manipulation upside, the trade back down, get mitigated by this weekly OB. All right, that is what I'm expecting from this pair. Then I'm going straight to the next pair, which is Euro USD. So Euro USD has been performing just as analyzed. Yesterday I gave us two scenarios that I'll be expecting this to come down, pull back, and down. Right? This was what I expected yesterday, but we didn't get that. So what we got was this movement down, and it didn't go up, so it's just going up now. So we want to see a kind of manipulation back to this level, then flush down. That is what we want to see. So I'll be taking out this particular one that has not played out. Yeah. So this is what we'll be expecting. We want to see a manipulation. Personally, like I say, I want to say manipulation to the downside, then to the up movement. So looking at what we're seeing here, we'll have this fair value gap. Here, between here and here, we'll have fair value gap. This is 4 hours charts. Fair value gap is here. Then also we'll have fair value gap. Right? Is the fair value gap. This is the set stop liquidity that was taken out yesterday. So we want to see them trade back into this fair value gap and flush this level down. Like I told us, this place you see is an FVG fair value gap. Also, in a higher time frame, that should be weekly time frame. If you check, you see that we did that before. So we'll have to continue our analysis to make the video shorter. We want to see this push back to this level and flush this down and possibly give us pattern after that has happened, maybe in New York reversal, then to go with a trend, just like what I just analyzed. So that is what I'm actually looking out for. I want to really see this play out. Okay, so then another scenario is having this going up to this particular FVG first, but I want to see this happen first before this come down. When it get to this particular FVG, then we can now begin to anticipate a push down. But when we see a kind of if we want to see it break above this level, then our bias will change to the upside. So this is what we are expecting from this particular pair. So I'm going straight to the next pair, which is GBPUSD. GBPUSD performed as expected yesterday, right? So it traded into the fair value gap and flushed down this level down. So we had a very wonderful move, and now it's trading back up. So yeah, of course, we know we have sell side liquidity that has been taken out. The sell stop liquidity that's been taken out. So these guys might still come back and trade into this place again and still flush down. But I really want this guy to go down now because already got into this level. Anything that make them get back into this level, it actually suspicious. Thinking of maybe they want to think of reversing from here. But then the news on NFP that will determine the move that this market will likely take. So I'm talking about for the month. So if they want to continue pushing down as they're pushing down, or they want to reverse it. So, but from here, with what we're applying our principle of liquidity, where liquidity is resting. Now we'll have liquidity resting up, we'll have liquidity resting down. So we would like to see them go up, take away this liquidity. All right, it's resting here. If you go to 4 hours, let's go to daily. I'm gonna check something on daily. Daily time frame, right? Let's zoom in. Let's shift this. Now, this is the level I want this market to come to, then also flush down. So I would like to see this for today, push into this fair value gap, all right, and flush down. That is what I want to see, all right. So I'm taking this back here, then to adjust it properly. That is what I'm expecting to see onto something like this. Okay. I want to see this push up to this level, into this level. For anything from here, I'll be looking forward to sell this market down below this level to take away this liquidity that is resting here. For some persons are already buying. So I'll be looking forward to see this trade into this zone. Then I will take a sell down to take away this liquidity that resting here. Okay. That is what I want to see here. 4 hours. As you can see, we'll have liquidity trapped here. We'll have buy side liquidity and sell stop liquidity. Stop liquidity. Sell stop liquidity. Want to see a movement into this level. So if I take my Fxpg from this swing high to this swing low, see the zone I'm expecting to react to here, this zone, which is the same thing as what's at this breaker block here. So it's at the confluence with the breaker block. We use the body of the breaker block, as you can see it now. Right. This is amazing. Okay, so that is what we're actually looking at from this pair. We patiently wait for the setup to avail itself, right, before you take a trade. That's what I'm expecting from this pair. Let's go straight to the next one. Perfect. This GBPJPY. GBPJPY would love to see have the same thing here, this setup also happen. I want to see this trade into this level. Okay. Then I'll look for a sell. That is what I want to see happen on this pair. I want to see it trade into this level, maybe during the Brinks trade. I want to see it trade into this level. Then I will be looking for a sell trade. That is what I want to see from this pair. Then the next one is USDCAD. USDCAD, we anticipated to see a flush above this level. It went into this particular average here and here. decided to flush this level, but it didn't flush this level. So we want to see it straight down into this fair value gap here, and then up. So that is what we also expecting from this particular pair. Want to see them trade back into this fair value gap. Then after that, want to see them move up. Let me go to daily time frame and show you something on daily time frame. So this is the level I'm watching. I want to come into this fair value gap. I look for my setting to buy here so I can flush this liquidity that is resting above this level. This liquidity have to be flushed, and I will join them to flush it. So I want them to trade back into this fair value gap. Then I will join them from here to take it up. We actually have a good setup today. So today is the money making day. We have gold. Gold is the same thing. Now, gold kind of give us what we expected yesterday. Let's go straight to our chart so we can see. We analyze that gold is going to trade into this fair value gap. They did with week, all right, then flush down. So now we're expecting gold to trade also into this fair value gap here. As you can see here, we have this, right? We'll have this, and we'll have them coming into this FVG. So I want to see them come into here and go back down. I'm going back to 4 hours. I work straight off with 4 hours. Now, this is the level what we're talking about. So they've actually come in, they've taken away liquidity that's resting there on the lower time frame, and they are now in here. So coming in here right now, I want to look for a reason to want to sell. So what I will do simply is I will take my Fibonacci from swing high to this swing low to know the level where I'm watching. So this is the level where I'm watching to take this particular trade. And even if I put it in this particular point, the same level, all right, almost the same level. So that is anything like break of market structure to the downside here, I will be considering to sell this particular market. So I would like to sell it down. Okay. Let's go to higher time frame quickly so you can understand what I mean by that. Now, in this weekly time frame, as you can see, we'll have liquidity resting here. We'll have liquidity also resting here. Right? We'll have liquidity also resting here. So I want to see situation whereby this guy will also enter from still next week. I'll be expecting to pull back and also sell back down. So next week might be a kind of a little buy, for us, little buy for us. Then the upper week will be expecting the aggressive sell down to trade into this level. But then what we're expecting to see for today is we want to see this market kind of give us something that will be used for us tomorrow to sell this market down. All right. So they might give us a little up move today, then down. So it may not really, kind of go that much down, but I really want to see that. I want to see these guys, take this trade down. So, but for us to use the fair value gap, we would like to have a kind of a bullish day, then a bearish day tomorrow. All right. But with what I'm seeing, these guys are likely to take this thing down today. Now, going by what we are saying here, you can see there's an FVG here, fair value gap. I will want to see this market trade into this level, then flush down. I want to check what is here. If there's anything in there for me. Yes, there is. Just for this and let me zoom in. So I want to see something like this today. A push down to take away this liquidity. So that is what I'm expecting from this particular pair. I want to see this movement. Trade into this level, then flush down. If it gives us a bullish day, that means tomorrow will be a bearish day. Right, so that is what I'm expecting from this pair. So we'll keep anticipating a further movement down, so long as this thing has not broken a structure. It has to break a major structure in 4 hours for me to start thinking of, for I to start thinking of going to the upside. But so long as this movement continue this way, I'm waiting for a pullback to sell below the previous low. Pullback to sell below the previous low. Let's go straight to another chart, which is NASDAQ. We analyzed this NASDAQ yesterday that we want to see them come into this FVG, all right? Then, before we begin to anticipate a kind of a sell. So they are now in the FVG. So what are we now expecting to do? As they are now in the FVG, I have another block here, 4 hours. I have FVG here. So I want to see these guys do this. This is what I'm expecting to see them do. I want to see this happen. So they can validate this particular trend line as if they want to move down, then come back up and remove it, shoot into the particular other block, then pull back down, break the structure low, pull back to the FVG created, and then come back down here, shoot into the FVG, pull back to the other block, and then flush down. This is what I'm expecting to see from this pair. I hope all my students understand what I mean. Now, let's go down. So, same as this, here we'll have this FVG. You trade into the FVG and take away this low. Now, we want it to go up, further up, okay? Take away this liquidity. Like I told us, now this has been taken out. It came back down, like I said, then back up. And I took out this liquidity, traded into this particular or into this particular order block here before it now put back down further. Then start giving us a particular move. So what we want to see here is this before we see our down movement. Let's go to daily. In daily, we'll have this already. Trend line liquidity. And this will have this already. Trend line liquidity. Now, this is what we'll have in daily. Okay, so we know that market is still on the downside because it has not really broken structure. Is just really it just broke the structure down. It broke the structure down. All right, this place down. Trade back into this liquidity. I need to flush below this level. So based on that, we are basing our analysis on. So we want to see these guys come down. And if you watch in here, we'll have fair value gap, market trade into this fair value gap, flush below this level, and kept going up. So, and here we'll have another block here. So what I expected to see of this chart is this. I want to see something like this. This is what I want to see on daily on this chart. So what I'm going to do right now is to go to a lower time frame, like 4 hours. This is what I want to see on this chart. So I can refine this further. All right. So I want to come and trade into this level, then break a structure for me, and we're going to come down. So even if we take this out, you see that already they've taken out this liquidity, this trend of liquidity, hit the upper side, trade into this other block, then find their way down to take away this downside liquidity. Let me just leave it for reference purpose. So that is what I'm kind of anticipating from this particular pair. Sorry, let me do it this way. With this, it will be better. Then we'll have this push up. Okay, so this is what we're expecting from this particular pair. So we want to see them trade into this fair value gap again, take away the trend line liquidity. So that is what I want to see from this pair. And this is where we draw the curtain for today's analysis. Do have a wonderful trading day. I remain blessed. Remember to share this channel and also to contact those who are finding difficult with trading to become part of our channel so they can enjoy a professional guide on how to navigate it through financial market. And also, you want to take our training, you have to click on the description below, fxpreneur.com.ng, for you to kind of become part of our program and take our mentorship training. But if you've not ventured into Forex trading, this is your first time, you have to take our footprint course from basic, intermediate, advanced, and mentorship. And also you have one-on-one training with me for a proper guide. Thank you very much. I remain blessed.